to announce one more time that Mommy B in the back has translation devices if you need it. You can get an audio device from her, a headset, and then you'll be able to hear everything in Spanish. So go see Mommy B if that is needed. Hello everyone and welcome to our 2024 BASTE coin ceremony. My name is Kelly Cook and I am the interim director of the BASTE program. I started with the program in July and it has been an incredible journey. Students, working with you is the best part of my job and I'm so grateful to see all of you here tonight. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for embracing me and letting me be part of your journey. I am so proud of each one of you, and I want to wish you congratulations from me and the program. You did it. Amazing. I would like to take a moment to recognize the people who have helped you along the way. First, if you are a family member of a graduate here tonight, will you please stand and be recognized? Yes, give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. Thank you all so much for your love and support. It is because of you that your graduates are here tonight. They could not do this without you, so thank you for being part of this journey. I would also like to thank our lead faculty member, Nettie Hull. Nettie, thank you so much. Very nice. Thank you so much for all your hard work and your advocacy for the students. You have put in countless hours and it shows. These students are ready to graduate and begin their careers thanks to your efforts. The BASTE program is lucky to have you. And I also want to recognize Gwen Troll, who is here tonight, one of our field supervisors. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you for your excellent mentoring and leadership and getting your students to the program. We appreciate you. Next, I'd like to thank all of our mentor teachers and field supervisors. Thank you so much for your hard work and support that you've offered our teacher candidates throughout the year. They would not be able to enter the profession without your skilled guidance and mentoring. We are so grateful that you've chosen to work with us and support the future of education in Yakima Valley. I now have a short video that I'd like to share celebrating our graduates. You all deserve congratulations. so proud of you. Next, I would like to hand it off to Nettie Holt.
All right, can everyone hear me okay? I think I'm going to speak from right here. I apologize for my voice as I've been battling with some health issues, but I will do my best to not sound like a frog tonight. I just want to say I'm so incredibly pleased that you are in one of the most beautiful facilities here at YDC, because the education, the field of education deserves to be recognized, and sometimes it's really nice to be recognized in a fancy place. So I'm so excited that we were able to procure this place, and I want to thank you, Kelly, for making sure that this ceremony was of one of deservance, right? That they deserve this. You all deserve this. Mentor teachers for all the work that you put in on a daily basis. Yes, we know you had a contract, but that does not count for every single minute of the day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on Sundays, sometimes on Saturdays, working with our candidate teachers. I want to say hats off to all of our mentor teachers for training our candidates, leaving their legacy to our candidates, and helping them to be prepared to go and meet the challenges in today's classroom. So thank you, mentor teachers. Really, honestly, without you, our candidates would not be where they're at today. Well, they probably would graduate and get their teaching degrees, but really being ready to get out there and teach and to make a difference in classrooms. So can we give a round of applause to all of our mentor teachers over here today? Thank you so much. And I notice the theme here is like, why teaching? Why do we get into teaching? Well, I can tell you a little story. As my students know, I like to tell stories, so please don't fall asleep. But you know, I never knew I wanted to be a teacher. I did know that there were teachers in my life from the time that I was little, like the little ones here. And I did know that I was taught and I learned many things throughout the years from my family, neighbors, etc. I didn't realize I wanted to be a teacher until I was a paraeducator, going to school, studying to be a scientist, because that was really my dream, was to be a scientist. And I was a paraeducator because I had to work to pay for my schooling, and I got stuck in a closet with 5 ELL kids. I didn't even know what ELL meant at the time. ELL kids, what? I'm the teacher? They're with me all day long in this little closet? I don't know what I'm doing. But I just thought, well, you know, I learned a lot from my mom and dad. I learned a lot from my tios and tias. I learned a lot from my abuelos, my grandparents. I think I can treat them with humanity. Well, I know I can do that. I can treat them as though they are a gift, because that is exactly what all the teachers did in my life before I became a teacher. They told me, you are a gift. You have potential. You can go as far as you want. So that was my early training in becoming a teacher. And I still wasn't sure. And I thought, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I got a Latina principal. And she came in, and she was a Spitfire. And she said, Nettie, why are you in that little closet with the ELL students? Why aren't they in the regular classroom? Why aren't they getting access to their full content? Well, I don't know. I'm just following the directions. This is where they told me I needed to be. She was, oh no, we're going to change this. Lo and behold, she saw something in me. She knew I was going to school to be a scientist. She saw something in me, and she said, I'm going to start sending you to WABE, Washington Association for Bilingual Education. Once I did that, she said, I'm sending you to NABE, National Association for Bilingual Education. And it was through her guidance and coaching that led me to the field of teaching, to wanting to become a teacher and specializing in ELL and bilingual education. And as I look at the field, I see some of our mentor teachers that were my students at Heritage University that are now mentor teachers, right? Raise your hands if you have me as a teacher at Heritage University. I see a few out here. I also see some Barnes Lincoln students. that when I was a teacher or principal are now graduating to be teachers? Can you raise your hands? Those of you that had like your experience with the best teachers ever, like Mr. G, right? And Louise, all the patience you had, that Miss Day and I and everybody else that supported you. That's the reality and the beauty of being a teacher. You never know the waves that come across where in the world you're going to land. When I see every one of you, I keep telling you, I think I've told you this a few times towards the end of our classes, this just may be my dream group. Probably the most proudest accomplishment in my history of education, which extends 34 years. And let me tell you why. It goes beyond the accolades of getting awards for Teacher of the Year, or Principal Regional Teacher of the Year, or even the fact that the first science group that was able to go on Mount St. Helens to do quadrants. I mean, it even exceeds that. And let me tell you why. As a building principal and working in high poverty schools, I cannot tell you how many teachers I had to coach out with finesse because they believed that the students would only end up perhaps getting a job at McDonald's or being in an orange suit. Don't think that didn't stick with me. And so as I worked with the teachers in a high poverty school that had no idea what high expectations were, that had no idea the gifts and the values and the assets that our children in our community, that they bring and their families bring, is remarkable. And so I think about that often, and I would always coach when we had new teachers come in, and they would come into a high poverty building, and they would come and sit in my office and cry. And they would say, Nettie, I had no idea. I had no idea what it takes to work in a high poverty school. I've never experienced ever in my whole life. I don't think I can make it. And I'd listen to them and I'd say, hey, I get it. I know it's a lot of work. And a lot of times you feel like you're on your own and you feel like you don't have the support. But I guarantee you, working in high poverty settings, we need teachers that believe in our students. And if you really don't believe in our students, no disrespect, then I can help you find a different place or a different career. But we need teachers here that believe in our students. But I'll guarantee you this as well, that if you stay and work in this building, I will be side by side with you. I will be in your classroom every day. I'll put everything off to the side. I don't care if the superintendent's calling me. I will be at your side. If you want to learn, you want to coach, you want to gain the skill set to work with students that deserve fair, equitable representation in the classroom and access to full content, then you stay here and I will go and guide and coach you. You never know what your words mean to people, right? As teachers, you all know, you may get a letter 10 years down the road, 5 years down the road. Let's talk about that wave, right? Where's it going to land? I get emails and texts all the time from first grade students that are now 27 years old. Yes, I'm dating myself. I get them from all over. Randomly, the best gifts ever, those of you who are going into education. Well, I get this one last year, and it's going to tie back to the conversation. And she's in her 14th year of teaching, 12th year of teaching. She sends me an inbox message on Instagram because back then there was no Instagram. I think it was MySpace or something like that. So she gives me an inbox and she writes this absolutely profound confessional about where she was at in that moment. She was one of those teachers in my office. And she expressed how incredibly grateful she was that I believed in her as a first year, second year, third year, all the way up teacher, and how it transformed her life as a teacher to know that somebody believed in her enough as a teacher, believed in her enough that she could have an impact on students that most people in our society would say, we're just going to end up working at McDonald's. So I'm here tonight to tell you, to conclude my speech, I said I wouldn't go in 5 minutes. How many am I in? 7? And I am a Valenzuela, that's my name, and we are known to Gab. So I'm going to cut it short here. I just want to say, every time I have filled out applications for educators, and I tell you, I've been training educators for over 24 years, all over the valley, thousands. They still make contact with me. And one of the questions on the reference is this: would you hire this teacher if you were in that position to hire? Going back to what I opened with, one of my proudest moments, I would take all 18 of you, open up a school, and say, let's get it done in the highest poverty area, all the ELL kids, all the migrant kids, and let's get it done. Let's close that achievement gap. Let's show them how it's done. And that's why this is my first proudest moment, because I know each and every one of you are going to leave knowing what your charge is. Yes, you're not going to rock the boat for the first 3 years. I get that, because you have to have your 3 years, right? But I know you know advocacy. You have advocated for yourself. You have advocated for students in your rooms. You have advocated for me. My job is done. You all are the next stage of teaching. You are increasing. This is also the first group that I've ever had where you're all teachers of color. Let me say that again. This is the first group where every single candidate, teacher candidate, is a teacher of color. That is no easy task. No easy task, people. You have encountered barriers after barriers after barriers. You've been told, no, you can't do it, you can't do it, or you're going to have to do it 100 times better. Am I right or am I wrong? You have sacrificed, you have endured, and look at all the support you have today as you get to this point of where you're at. What I'm going to say is y'all rock it out. Leave the legacy that your mentor teachers have leaving, and actually leave it even better, right? You got this. And yes, if I was to open a school as a little viejita, as a little old lady, I would want every one of you to be behind me. And don't forget, you made a promise when I'm 90 years old, I get to come in your classrooms and teach at least one lesson. Thank you so much, and I'm so proud of you.
Hey everyone, thank you. Let's get another round of applause for Betty. That was fantastic. So what we're going to do now, we're going to hand you your coin from the program. I'm going to call your name. You'll walk up here, and Nettie will hand you your coin. And then after that, we have Olga, Marisol, and Carolina are going to come up and say a few words. Then we'll have refreshments, pictures. There's a little picture area in the back and some photo booth props. So that's kind of what's going on for the rest of the evening. Okay, our first student, Erica Barragan.
Way to go, Erica! So proud of you!
Jessica Blanco. Marisol Bose. Sabrina Cabrera. Denny Canales. Luis Ceja. Maria Cruz.
Way to go, Maria. So proud of you.
Eva, are you here tonight?
No, Eva couldn't make it.
Brianna Mejia.
Go, Brianna. So proud of you, Brianna.
Olga Munoz Gonzalez.
Look at your little ones following you.
Carolina Nunes Torres. Melanie Olivares Bustamante.
That's your wife next week. Are you sure you want to do it?
Luis Partida Ochoa.
Way to go, Louise. I'm so proud of you, Louise. Louise comes from a family of teachers. Yes.
Sarai Casiano.
Barge Lincoln alum, Danny Barge Lincoln alum, Louise Barge Lincoln alum.
Laura Ramirez Martinez.
Way to go, Laura. So proud of you. Sorry, Sunny. I'm so proud of you. So proud.
Monica Reyes. Adriana Sanchez.
Adriana.
Janet Zavala. Can we get another round of applause for all the graduates? Next, we have Marisol, Carolina, and Olga are going to come up and take papers. Oh, we'd like all the cohort up front, please. If you could all come up here.
Okay, first of all, we want to thank all of our friends and family who have attended our coin ceremony. It means a lot to all of us.
Buenas tardes, muchas gracias por atender a nuestra ceremonia de monedas. Estamos muy contentos de que todos estén presentes.
We wanted to start off by expressing our gratitude to our loved ones and friends for attending our coin ceremony. As graduation day approaches, we can't help but reflect on the tremendous help our Professor Nettie has provided for us.
Queremos comenzar expresando nuestro agradecimiento a nuestros seres queridos y amigos por asistir a nuestra ceremonia de monedas. A medida de que se acerca el día de graduación, no podemos evitar reflexionar sobre la tremenda ayuda que nuestra profesora Nettie nos ha brindado.
We would like to express our gratitude now. For all of us, Nettie has been the picture of strength and a wonderful source of support. She has been a friend as well as a professor. Nettie is quite personable despite being a severe disciplinarian and equally compassionate. She is an amazing human being because she has accepted each of us for who we are, flaws and all, and has fought to help us overcome them.
Para todos nosotros, Nettie ha sido el ejemplo de fortaleza y una maravillosa fuente de apoyo. Ha sido amiga y también profesora. Nettie es bastante agradable a pesar de ser una maestra ejemplar, igualmente comprensiva. Es una persona increíble porque ha aceptado a cada uno de nosotros tal y como somos, con defectos y todo, y ha luchado por nosotros siempre.
Our recollections of our initial orientation day are still vivid. As we prepared beginning the following 2 years of the teacher education program, we were all anxious, thrilled, and afraid. However, Nettie welcomed each and every one of us into her college courses with open arms. We respect Nettie for her unwavering commitment to standing up for her students, her heartfelt sense of humor, and her resolve to never give up on us.
Nuestros recuerdos del primer día de orientación todavía están vividos. Mientras nos preparábamos para comenzar los siguientes 2 años del programa de educación, estábamos todos ansiosos, emocionados y temerosos, pero sin embargo Nettie nos ha recibido a cada uno de nosotros con los brazos abiertos. Respetamos a Nettie por el hermoso comprensión y de defender a nuestros estudiantes y su sentido del humor sincero. Y por su determinación y siempre luchar con nosotros.
We thank you, Nettie, for your unwavering dedication to fostering a dynamic learning environment in our college courses. Your passion for teaching and your depth of knowledge have not only enriched our understanding, but also inspired us to strive for excellence. Your mentorship goes beyond the classroom, shaping us into confident individuals ready to face on challenges. We are truly grateful for your guidance and all your support.
Te agradecemos, Nelly, por tu dedicación, por formar un ambiente de aprendizaje dinámico en todas nuestras clases. Tu pasión por la enseñanza y tu profunda conocimiento no solo ha enriquecido nuestra excelencia. Tu mentoría va más allá de las clases, formándonos a cada uno individual a individuos seguros listos para enfrentar el mundo. Estamos realmente agradecidos por todo tu apoyo y guianza.
We understand that this part of our lives has come to an end, but it will be difficult to leave Nettie behind on this voyage. We all aspire to become an amazing, caring, loving professor like Nettie at some point in our lives and make a difference in our students' academic journey. We leave you all with this quote. A great professor is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget.
Entendemos que esta etapa de nuestra vida ha llegado a su fin, pero es difícil dejar a Neri atrás en este viaje. Todos aspiramos a convertirnos en una profesora increíble, amorosa como Neri, en algún momento de nuestras vidas, y marcar la diferencia en el viaje académico de nuestros estudiantes. Los dejamos a todos con esta frase: una gran profesora es difícil de encontrar, difícil de dejar ir y imposible de olvidar.
Eddie, I just want to thank you for all your support. You know, it's been a journey. I couldn't have done it without you. Come and join us, Nettie. Can we get a round of applause for Nettie? Nettie, you're a real blessing to all of us. Thank you.
I would like to thank Nettie for being kind of like a part of my life, because she was my principal as an elementary school, and now she's turning me into a teacher. And she pushed me through to get through. I'm a pretty hard student to work with, and she got me through it, and I really appreciate her. Thank you, Nettie.
Nettie, I just want to say thank you very much for helping all our dreams come true. You will always be a part of my life, and I know that when you saw me and you're like, I asked questions, I asked a lot of questions, and you're like, are you serious? Are you having? Yeah, I was, but you know what? You stood by my side.
I didn't say that out loud, but I just got a shot in my face.
You stood there and you showed me how to connect with me, how to be patient, and how I can pass that on to my students, and I have applied that. And because of that and everything that I learned from you and you showed me, I am successful today. Thank you very much. I love you for that.
I just want to say thank you, Nettie, for everything that you've done for us. I wouldn't be the teacher that I am today if it wasn't for you or my mentor teachers that are here with me and my family. But Nettie was my elementary school principal, and it's just a big full circle to have her here and just start this journey. So thank you, Nettie. I love you. Thank you. Very, very much.
Just like everyone else, Nettie, I'd like to thank you because you've made such a big impact on my life. Without your help, Kelly, Miss Murphy, and Kelly, this wouldn't be possible, and I truly appreciate it. Everything that you guys have done has never gone unnoticed. Gracias también a mi familia por estar aquí. Everyone has put in their part to make this dream come true for all of us, and we truly appreciate you all. Once again, thank you very much, Nettie, for believing in us, for believing in the people of color. You have made such an impact, and you are very unforgettable, forever memorable, and
just thank you so much for believing in us and for truly pushing us to our limits and more than our limits. I'm just very grateful for you and everybody that's here supporting us, our families, our mentor teachers, so thank you.
Neri, yo te quiero dar las gracias por todo lo que has hecho por todos nosotros y por mí también. Porque sí hizo mucha diferencia en estos 2 años que estuvimos estudiando. Y pues te quiero mucho.
Nettie. Nettie.
Okay, that's what my mama used to say.
Nettie. We love you. We all said it. I appreciate you more than no one will ever know. I thank you for teaching me everything that I have learned to Gwen. Showing me how to advocate for myself, a person of color. Demonstrating to the world who I am and what I am capable of. Thank you to my parents as well, my husband, my son, everybody who is here. Gracias a mis padres, a mis hijos, a todos por apoyarme y estar aquí.
Gracias a ti por darnos esta felicidad.
Los quiero mucho, Nettie, we love you.
My cohort has said it better than I could ever put into words, Nettie, but you are an incredible instructor. If I have learned about adaptability, it is from you. Adapting instruction every single Wednesday and Thursday. Thank you. I love you, Gwen.
Hey, Neri, no tengo palabras para expresarte mi gratitud. Me estoy conteniendo porque quiero llorar. Ha sido un gran apoyo para todos nosotros. Y pues más que nada mis compañeros saben lo que es difícil ser, más que nada mexicanos, ¿verdad? Y que como tú lo dijiste, tener que probar las cosas más, no como normalmente, ¿verdad? Eres una persona muy importante y te quedas aquí en mi corazón. Estoy muy afortunada y gracias a Dios por tenerte de maestra. Asimismo, quiero dar ese conocimiento también a mi familia que siempre está para apoyarme. Mi papá no está aquí, pero así también toda mi familia y mi mentor teacher, Marisol, que también ha estado un ejemplo a seguir muy grande. Y gracias a todos ustedes, mis compañeros, mi cohort, los llevo aquí en mi corazón y a seguir adelante. Sí se pudo, gracias.
Primero, gracias a mi familia por estar aquí, por apoyarme en todo. Sí es difícil, todo el tiempo que tardamos, todo el tiempo que gastamos, que no estamos disponibles, pero ellos nos apoyan. Y especialmente gracias a Neri. Siempre que venía cada martes a la clase, siempre me preguntaba, ¿cómo piensas que hiciste? Y dije, pienso que todavía ocupo ayuda o todavía ocupo que cambiar cosas. Y dice, no, hiciste bien, no, eso está correcto, no, tienes que... Ella me dio como la fuerza que yo puedo lograr lo que yo estoy haciendo y también que no esté pensando que no sé lo que estoy haciendo. Me dijo, lo que estás haciendo está correcto y tú, la primera cosa que pienses, así tienes que enseñar a los estudiantes y estás haciendo todo bien. Y eso es por lo que ella me enseñó, lo que nos enseña en la clase, el ejemplo que nos da. Y por eso le doy las gracias y eso es lo que me voy a llevar conmigo. Gracias.
Thank you, Nettie, for all you've done for all of us. This past year has been one of the roughest, I think, for all of us. But thank you for being that support that we all needed when we needed it. Thank you to my mentor as well for being so patient with me and so caring and helping me through my journey. Thank you also to Marisol for teaching me so much as well. Both of them, in the Sila School District, they are amazing teachers. Thank you so much to both of you. And thank you to my family for being the biggest support through it all. And they're the reason that we're here. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to Nettie. I couldn't imagine being in this program without Nettie. She's been so supportive, and I just love Nettie.
I just wanted to say thank you, Nettie. You are such an inspiration, and each and every single one we all love you. You have always supported us and guided us, and I hope to be an amazing person like you someday.
Thank you, Nettie, for being so understanding and supportive these past 2 years. We love you.
I want to thank me for all my hard work. But I also want to thank Nettie for all her support. And I want to thank my cohort, my classmates for holding me accountable. Because they didn't really have to, but you know, they were there supporting me as well. So thank you, Nettie, for everything that you have done.
Traiga la banda, por favor. Let's go, cohort 5.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. We're so happy you could come and celebrate us. I'd like to invite all of you now to please enjoy some refreshments. We have some cake and some snacks, drinks, and also please take a lot of photos. Great job, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.